Hey guys, welcome to Leap Scholar. My name is Saket and in today's video, let's talk about COPE programs in Canada. Earning a living expense and work experience whilst you're still studying sounds very interesting, right? The COPE programs or the Cooperative Education Programs are a highlight of Canada's post-secondary education system. Not only it allows students to make good amount of money, but it also increases the prospect of landing a full-time job after you graduate. So in today's video, I will tell you all about COPE programs, how much money you can make, what are the benefits, which colleges and universities offer them, and so on. So let's begin. Let's start with the basics. Some programs comprise of work experience as a part of the curriculum. For working as a COPE student, you will need a COPE work permit. There are 4 basic conditions to apply for it. Number 1, you should have a valid study permit. Number 2, a work placement is required to complete your study program in Canada. Number 3, you have a letter from your school that confirms all students in your program need to complete a work placement to get their degree. And lastly, your COPE placement totals 50% or less of your study program. A COPE placement varies between 3 months to a year depending on the program you choose and the institution you study at. A COPE program might include alternating academic and paid work terms or multiple consecutive work terms. To give you an idea, for programs 2 years or longer, a COPE placement is typically 30% of your program. For programs 2 years and under, it's somewhere around 25%. Now let's talk about where all you can study and what subjects are on offer. Most Canadian universities offer COPE options integrated into their academic programs, including undergraduate and postgraduate level qualifications. You can choose from a range of programs including business and management, social sciences, marketing, engineering, health sciences, computer sciences, education, and science and technology. Some well-known COPE programs are offered by universities such as Waterloo, UBC, SFU, UWIC, Calgary, and Ottawa. In terms of colleges, the choices are plenty. You can choose from a range of colleges including Centennial, Humber, Seneca, Douglas, Northern, Sheridan, BCIT, Saskatchewan Polytechnic, and George Brown College. Remember, these are just a few names. The college you wish to study at most likely will offer a COPE option. However, do note that completing a COPE degree generally takes 1 year longer than completing a regular degree. So what exactly are the benefits of opting for a COPE program? First things first, if you work well, you may get absorbed by the organization you worked at. Working in a reputed organization provides you with a chance to network in the industry and meet people who may be able to help you in the future. With hands-on experience, you may even get placed at a higher salary than your peers. Also, your school can help you with finding a COPE placement. Schools with COPE programs have departments or services that look for opportunities. However, you're free to find a placement on your own, but it has to be relevant to your subject area. So make sure you get the approval from your institution. A COPE program also eliminates that nasty catch-22 that recent graduates encounter when they're told that they lack practical or industry experience to get their first job. Lastly, students who are placed at companies or other organizations for their COPEs are paid for their work. Talking about being paid for a COPE, let's discuss the average earning potential from a COPE program. The figure is roughly around 40,200 Canadian dollars. That in Indian currency would be around 23 lakh rupees. With that money, you'll be able to easily pay your tuition fee depending on the college or uni you study at. The amount may vary as per the province, duration of your COPE, and the employer you work with. For Ontario and British Columbia, the average is around 41,000 Canadian dollars. And for provinces such as Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and Saskatchewan, the amount ranges between 37 to 39,000 Canadian dollars per annum. It may also interest you that the University of Waterloo operates the largest post-secondary COPE program of its kind in the world. There are nearly 20,000 COPE students enrolled over 3 semesters in more than 120 programs with the average earnings of over 60,000 Canadian dollars equivalent to 34 lakh rupees. Now that you have all the info related to COPE programs, let's talk about how to apply for a COPE work permit. You can either apply for a COPE work permit with your study permit or after you land in Canada. The process is entirely online and takes about 6 weeks in total. It's free of cost and requires minimal documentation. Fill in your details, upload your passport copy and your COPE letter or curriculum from your institution stating that work is a necessary requirement for the completion of your studies, and you're done. Hope this video answers all your queries regarding COPE programs. I would highly recommend to opt for one if you intend to stay in Canada after you graduate. Not only the core programs help financing your cost of studies and living in the country, but also allows you to assimilate yourselves in the Canadian work culture. At the end of your degree, you'll be better placed than most other graduates, and you'll be soon on your way to a full-time job in an industry of your choice. Hope you liked today's video. Do let me know if you have any questions relating to core programs in the comments below. And before you go, give a thumbs up to this video and subscribe to the channel so that I can keep making such videos for you. And wait, I have an announcement to make. I'm doing a YouTube live again tomorrow, that is 21st September, from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. If you're looking to study in the UK on a budget, you cannot miss it. There is a link in the pinned comment. You can set the reminder for live now. Also, you can comment all your queries regarding studying in the UK in the comments below. I will answer them at the start of the session tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.